I'm recording this video on behalf of my husband. My husband worked at the SAPS. He had an accident in 1998 on the 7th of November. He broke his back and an arm and a leg. They operated on him. The doctor said he had 50-50 chances of walking again. Miraculously, he walked. He got out of the operation, but he was boarded at work. But it took a long time. We had to fight for even then for him to be boarded. So when they boarded him, we found out that they didn't pay him his dues. What they did, they took him out as a person who was ill at work, whereas he was injured on duty. He was on duty when he got injured. He got that accident. We went up and down to SAPS. They sent us from pillar to post until we took a lawyer. That lawyer's name is Bacela. She's here in King Williamstown. We went to her. She started the processes. She said we are going to court, and she even had a counsellor, Mr. Nyangi, with then. That was a long time ago. I think it was in 2005. And then the distance, and she said to us, there's a court date. She took the case to in Grahamstown Regional Court. We asked her why she took it to Grahamstown, because we're here in King Williamstown. There is a high court here in Bishop. She said, no, it's better in Grahamstown. We waited, and she gave us a date. I think it was in the early 2000s. I can't remember correctly because it was a long time ago. We waited 2 weeks before we went to court. We went to her and asked her how we're going to go there in King Williamstown, in Grahamstown. She said, no, we can't go anymore because there were some documents that she didn't send, and the case was struck off the court after all. But she's going to put it back again. And that was okay. We went, and the years passed by, and we go all the time. We go to her and ask her what's going on. And she makes promises. And on, I think it was 2012, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember correctly, she gave us a date again. It was the 2nd of November. No, before that, she called us and said that the court said they need some papers from the actuaries who count money. I don't know these things properly. But she said we must pay. We paid her. We could give her 4,000 rands for the actuaries. And she said, on the 2nd of November, we're going to court. We went to court. We didn't go a week before we went to court. We went to her again to ask her what time we will be going the following week. The same thing we got from her secretaries. They told us, no, we are not going anymore because the case was struck off the roll. Where is she? She's not here. She's a magistrate somewhere in Mthatha. The years went by. Every time we went to her, we went to make an appointment. They give us the date so that we can come and meet her. We'll meet somebody else. And they all told us that she's not there and they're busy with the case. Each and every time. Up until we went to Law Society, we wrote a letter to Law Society. There even we didn't get help. They sent us a letter and said that we must go back to her. We went back to her. And she said she's busy on the case again. Last year, she gave us a date. It was the 7th of November. She said we are going to court in Grahamstown. We waited and we were very excited. At last, this thing will come to an end. A week before we went to court, we went to her again. Again, we got her secretaries, and they told us that they sent us an SMS which we never got, that the case is struck off the roll. We made an appointment with her, even today. They even give us 10 times. They say she's busy. They are going to send us at the time and date when we would meet her. So I'm tired. And my husband, I think it was 5 years ago, he was so depressed and stressed about his money that he didn't got. He worked so hard, but he never got his dues. He has suffered a stroke. Even right now, if you talk to him now, if you can even ask him now, you talk to him right now, and he forgets what he says. He even forgets the names of his children because he's stressed because of this thing. Up until now that my daughter sent me this number and said that she spoke with the guys in the news. We are appealing anybody who can help us, even if it's Law Society, maybe if they see me now and see us while we are living in the state we are living in. We are suffering. We are suffering really. So please, I'm appealing to anyone who may come and help us, or maybe who can go and ask this lady what is going on, because we don't know what is going on with the case. It's been years. My daughter was in, I think she was doing then grade 3. She's now an adult, she's married, she's got kids. It's been long. We are appealing to anyone who can help us, please. Thank you.